to the Rabbitohs Centre. It's Maybo here, and we're in a bit of a different position today. Just setting up. I was just on the phone there. First few boys are coming out. We are on the eastern fence line today. Just something different. And the posts are in the way there, but once the boys come out, we'll be able to see them. I'm just going to check the stream, make sure it's all right. It has been lately. Yeah, there it is. Now let me just see if I can hear it all right. Posts are in the way there, but yeah, there you go. You would have heard me speaking back there. And I've looked for the live chat. There's nobody live chatting, but there's a few people watching, so welcome to the Rabbitohs Centre. It's Indigenous round, and we've had some fine Indigenous athletes at this club. I played with some myself. Off the top of my head, Paul Roberts, Chunky Lyons, Bruce Longbottom, Lester Q Biles. We have Campbell Graham, Stretch, first bloke on the field. So even though we are on the other side of the field, still able to see. How are you? Still able to see these pitches live on Bunnies TV. Oh, he's all right. He's going all right. So yeah, the players have just started to come out. We'll be live for about 20-30 minutes until they start doing the ball work, which we cannot film, but I'm just going to take you up close and personal. So I know when the boys come out on the field, a lot of them run over to this side, and I'm backing Latrell Mitchell to do it. He runs across the field over to this fence line and starts doing some stretches. There is Tyrone Munro wearing the number 6 coming out. Boys just putting the boots on now. There you go. So yeah, it is Indigenous round, and regulars of the channel would have noticed that I did chat to Cody Walker the other day, and I thought he was very good. We waited around for him. He had a bit of commitments to do, but he was excellent. And we've got some live chatters now. Paul Cullen, hello mate. David Gardner, all the way from NZ. Welcome, legend. Louise Scobie says, good morning to you, channel member. Thank you for your support. Barbara Madden says, morning boys. And Craig Banks says, what's Usana? Okay, so good question, and there you go. That's a cellular nutrient company. So they're putting in the dollars for the signage. I haven't tried it personally. I'm not sure if the boys are taking them, but yeah, that's what that's about. Now my phone is just going to fix the display so it doesn't shut. So the boys are coming out in the field now. I've got auto dock in 30 seconds. That's no good. Yeah, so there's a few boys coming out. So I'm going to be chatting to, just spin around there so you can see, like I said, the boys walk out here, and so even though we are on the other side of the field, we still get to see a lot of the boys. And Matt Williams is watching from Gainesville in Virginia. There you go. Bunnies TV, live and free around the globe. I do love that. I do love that we've got viewers everywhere, and South supporters jumping on and watching their boys. And it's not too bad over here. We're getting good pictures of the boys out on the field. There's more coming out. So let me tell you who's there. Number 9, that's Jai Gray. Next to him is, number 1 is Dean Hawkins, Footy Dean. Next to him, Tyrone Munro. Then Stretch, you don't need to know who that is. You probably don't need to know any of them, Marvin. I'm just going to tell you, and that's Jacob Gagai there. Brother of Dane, good player, playing a lot of New South Wales Cup. So I'll just pan across here now, see who else is on their way out. We've got Isaiah Tass coming out. There he is. And we've got a new look lineup this week. Big Tommy's out, and so is Jed because he failed his HIA. So he will not be taking part. So we've got Taffy and DSF coming in. So it just shows the depth we've got at the club, that the fact that we can call upon quality players like that and bring them in. It is a big clash against the Eels. They will be desperate for a win. Just have a look at Jai here. Good player. Coming back from a hammy strain. I said he's not real big, but he's tough and he's got all the skills. Jai Gray can kick the ball, good defender. And he is being earmarked as a player of the future. And from what I've seen of him, I know why. He can play. Put up a bomb on Sunday at Mascot Oval for Dane Towns to come through and catch. And another bloke out on the field. We'll just focus on a few of these other boys here, and that's just Josiah Karapani. Now, he played well too in that Jersey flag win at Mascot Oval. Set up Tyrone Munro for the winning try. All the skills too. And he has been moved up to New South Wales Cup. So you'll be able to see him run round at Allianz Stadium for the curtain raiser Friday night. It's going to be a big Friday. It's going to be huge. So there's big Shaq. And welcome back, Shaq. Isn't he a breath of fresh air to come back? He's back ahead of schedule. He worked hard. Cody was full of praise of him, how I think he said it was a 5-month injury, but he's back quicker than that because he is tough. And he loves it here too, let me tell you. Dad Matt, he's a mad Rabbitoh. Shout out to the family there. And who else have we got coming out here? We've got Hosty on the way out. He's out the tent. And before I forget, Bunnies TV is brought to you by Darryl Lee. But there's something special in every bite. I was in Woolies the other day. They got their blocks at half price, $2.75 or something. So Darryl Lee's available in all your leading supermarkets. So the Rabbitohs Centre's got Usana. We've got Darryl Lee. We've got a host of other great sponsors too that you probably heard us talk about. But while the boys are coming out, I will mention them. Blast Pit's our newest one. Fantastic ice bath and sauna and massage and vertical table. Top Bell Constructions is another. Site Pizza. We've also got the Juniors group of clubs, NG Farah, Barnaby Water. And you're watching this on our George's camera. Our Canon XF605, it's got the zoom, 15 times zoom. You can make it into 30 times. Got a little visitor here. And look at this little fella. Hey, you all right? Okay, so who else is out here? There's the man of the moment, Blake Taff. A bit sidetracked there. We're going to drink me coffee. Okay, so who we got over here? Blake Taff, Pete Mazelis, Zai Karapani, and also Tane. The talented Tane Milne. Been playing some great footy. Took his opportunity with both hands and has been scoring tries, playing well, doing the tough carries that we need. Superstar alert here. Alex Johnston in Indigenous round. He fronted the media the other day. And I suspect he will be fired up for a big one on Friday night. I'll just focus in on the tent for a minute and I'll grab a look at the live chat. Thank you for everyone who's live chatting. It's Mavo on the camera here. Obviously I'm looking through the digital display to watch what's going on, but I will try to catch up. So David Gardner said, when is Shaq due back? Shaq is playing on Friday. Tomorrow is when he's due back. Bayside Beacon said, up the Bunnies. Yes, I like that one. Yes, Paul Cullen, we've won the last 6. We need 7 in a row against the Eels. David Morton, hello. What a morning at Heffron. So David Morton, I suspect, is over there where the fans stand. We might even get David Morton cam. He can comment while I've got him on the camera. We had members of the borough standing over there yesterday. So if you want to come and watch, you can walk through the Heffron Centre and you can watch these boys train. There's DSF, Daniel Saluka Fafuda. He's back in the team. This is good. The boys are coming over here as I expected they would. Paul Cullen said AJ for a hat-trick. Yes, we definitely need the 2 points. Barbara Madden said, boys need to bring it this week to compete against the Eels. If Eels use brute force like they did last week, they use brute force instead of talent. Last thing we need is unnecessary injuries. Yes, that's correct. Sorry, I just wasn't following the boys. I was reading some messages. And we've got Johnny, and Dave Morton said, yes, he's here. I'll get you on the camera, mate. We're going to do a live chat cross to Dave Morton at the sideline. And John Cullen's here and said, hi, all, good day, Paul, up the Rabbitohs. So we've got the Cullen brothers here. Wagga's finest, couple of country boys in here. Our country song is Take Me Home, Botany Road, to the place we belong. So who's coming out here? I've missed some few boys. You probably saw them on the camera and said, follow those guys. And I've found one over here on the fence. I said Latrell Mitchell would do this, but it's actually Hamilwada. Hami Sele, and what a player he is. How good's he going? I'll answer that for you. He's going exceptionally well since he's come back. I don't think we've been beaten. And I've got a wave there from the Hamilwada. Thank you very much. And that's Junior there. 2 of the best young blokes you'll ever meet standing right there. Absolute gentlemen. And always good with their time. Absolute legends, both of those 2 guys, and 2 of the reasons why we are leading the competition. There's no doubt about that. They are fantastic guys. Now, I'm not too unhappy with this spot here because really the boys are all just standing around here saying, here's Mayvale again. Can't get rid of him. I missed that they were talking about here. See if we can say hello to Pete here. Pete Mamazelis. I won't because it's captain's run. There he is. Fit young lad. So the boys are coming over. It's all happening here. Let's see if we can see the captain. There he is. He's having a chat with some of the fans. Cameron Murray. So that's the access you've got there. You can stand there, like where I am. Couldn't be much closer than what the boys are doing here. Yeah, so not too unhappy with the vision today on Bunnies TV at the captain's run. There's Jai Arrow there. Junior, so yeah. No complaints about the access or seeing your favourite players. And there's one there. I like the story. He's come back. Liam Knight, Rabbitoh 1144. There you go. If anyone's wondering. You got Rabbitoh 757 here on the camera and doing the commentating. And you got Rabbitoh 11-1 something. So he's obviously close to what Liam. Well, no, 1144. He's way before Liam. There you go. So that's what the numbering system does. It gives you an idea of when they debuted, how long they've been playing for the club. And I just can't tell you what his other number is there, so we'll just move around. 7, 11, 1117. So I was in the merchandise store the other day too. There's Cam. Hey Cam, how are you?
Still.
Not too much. So. A bit of up close and personal with the captain on the captain's run. That'll make the highlight reel. Beautiful. So we just got Cam here, practicing a few passes. And the rest of the team are all up the other end. And we'll zoom up there in a minute. There's Cameron, Rabbitoh 11:34. Just doing a bit of warming up. I'm not going to bother talking to him anymore because he's already said hello, and it is an important day, captain's run. Players don't do media. The only media they're doing is what they're doing now, is what I'm showing you. He's using the Asana corner post for a bit of practice there. Too much zoom back. There you go. Bullseye. He wasn't going until he got that, so. There's the whistle, and there goes the captain. I'll follow him up there. So even though we are at the northeast end, and now they're at the southern end, we can still take you there. We can still take you up there and have a look. So yeah, that was this spot isn't too bad. The one I picked right here. They're all hovering around. You got to see everyone. Let me just, sorry, I've just put the live chat back up. Paul Cullen said, Maybo's got it all covered. Sight, sound and location. There you go. Yeah, Dave Morton said it's a good spot over here. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'll just put that back down. And I did tell Dave I'm going to have a look for him. So, there's the members of the borough there. Okay, we're just panning along. That's where you come. You walk through the Rabbitohs Centre. You walk through the Heffron Centre. That's where you stand. So I must have missed you, Dave. I don't know you there. Anyway, we'll get back to the action. Just going to move the camera a bit. There's apologies for that. Level it up a bit. So yeah, Indigenous round. They had Latrell Mitchell, Cody Walker and Alex Johnston up for media on Team List Tuesday. They were all good. Trell just spoke to the media. But AJ and Cody hung around and spoke to the reporters, the newspapers. And after all that, Cody hung around for a chat with me, which I thought was quite good. I also had a chat to Tane Woodford on last night out at Pioneer Park. Recorded an interview with him. He's the young fella that had the cancer and he's beaten it and he's back playing. They actually used some of our footage on Freddie in the 8th. Unfortunately they butchered his name. I don't know where they got that from, but they didn't look on Bunnies TV and look for the right spelling. Tane Woodford, but anyway, doesn't matter. It's flattering that Freddie in the 8th decided to use some of our footage. The only place you could see Tane Woodford take the field in his comeback game was at Mascot Oval on Sunday. And he's back this Sunday too, so the flag plays on Sunday, Mascot Oval, take on the Eels. Both teams are around the same position. So there's Trell Mitt for the first time. Now I did say he was going to come over the fence. He might have done it. Or if he did, we missed it. There he is. Oh yeah, Benny. So we'll stick with this. This is pretty good location. Again, the boys are all rolling up here along the line. So let's go along the line here. We've got Cam on the outside. Looks like Harmasella, yes. Stretch. Pete Mamazellis. Dean Hawkins. Lockie Ilias. Haven't spoken about him yet. We've got Jacob Host. Sai Karapani. Ben Lovett. Shout out to the Lovets. All the way from Parks. Jed's out there. Jed Cartwright, he's obviously not playing. Ty Gray. Jacob Gagai. Sai Karapani. Tyrone Munro. So we're all here. So shut up a bit. So yeah, there's your 2023 South Sydney Rabbitohs. And there's a few clouds about. The a bit worried it's going to start raining. If it does, I'm going to run. Because there's no trees, there's no shade, there's no nothing. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not raining now, so just a bit overcast and a bit dull. But there's the boys. And while they're doing that, I'll have a look at the live chat. Michael Tasker said it sounds very windy. Yes, mate, it does, and it is. Apologies for that. I have got the. Hang on, one of the other mics hasn't got the thing on it. Let me just cover that. Apologies for that. I've got these hairy mic things that go on the microphones, and one of them hasn't got one on. So my mistake. So right, now it has got one on. I don't know if that was any better. We've got those little hairy mics that go on top of the microphones, and they're supposed to be like a windbreaker. One of them didn't have it on, so I was sitting directly into the wind. I don't know if that's any better, but yeah, it is windy. And I'm pretty sure that's Cody there, doing up his shoes. There's a look at Cody's bum, an Indigenous round. He's just making sure his ones and twos are done up. There he is. And hasn't he been playing well? Our superstar, number 6. Look for him to have a big one on Friday night at Allianz Stadium. And here's Jed just doing some rehab here in front of us. Yeah, Jez. Jeremy's ringing me. And that means cameras are off. So I'll just go up and have a look there. So that's the Rabbitohs Centre, and there's the big rabbit. We're gonna have to sign off because it's cameras off. We just got a call from the media manager. So thanks for everyone who's live chatting. Oh, it did make a difference. So yeah, sorry about that. I had a windy mic for the entire call, but anyway. It's all about the pitches here, and they were quite good, I suppose. But the wind has sort of picked up in the last, 5-10 minutes, I suppose. So maybe it was that too. But anyway, thank you, Paul Cullen, for the wrap. Thank you to Dave Morton. So I'm going to go speak to JD in a little while, and I'm going to ask him about all the injured players if I can. So I want to ask him about Keon, Liver, try and get some time frames about these guys, so we've got a bit of a better picture about what's going on. Thanks again. The Den Music said, thanks, Mavo, awesome job again. So thank you. Thanks to everyone who watches our show. It's a very enjoyable thing to do. And I thought we did all right today with the boys all right in the frame and the captain coming and saying hello. So thanks again. See you later. Let's beat the Eels and up the mighty Rabbitohs. Oh, Cess Payne said no wind. Yeah, well, all good. Well, there's always something. It doesn't matter. See you later.